Greetings all, and welcome to another gaming gibbering. This time, it's Hogwarts Legacy. So I've been out of the Harry Potter series for a while. I was big into the books as a kid, and was still fairly into it by the time Deathly Hallows came out when I was in high school. Only the first two movies really wowed me, and I kinda just fell off the hype train after I saw the last film. So when this game was announced, I just sort of thought, oh cool, and moved on with my day. It wasn't until a while later when a friend of mine who was never even into Harry Potter showed me the footage of the game that I really stopped and considered it. I was impressed. I don't have the free time that I used to, but I decided to get this game, and so far I'm enjoying it. This isn't a review, just my initial impressions to hopefully help you decide whether you want to get this game for yourself. Now, I did play the early Harry Potter games on the PC and later PS2, those being Sorcerers, or Philosophers if you're of the metric variety, Stone, and Chamber of Secrets. So if you played those back in the day, you can relate to my surprise when I had to learn my first spell. The mechanic involves you performing a QTE while tracing the symbol of the spell. This is eerily similar to the Sorcerer's Stone on PC, where you had to trace the symbol with your mouse within a short time limit. My uncoordinated child body struggled hard with that, and I had a bit of a PTSD flashback. But the spells have been varied. You can equip 4 at a time, and their effects really do capture the magical feel that the books gave off, with the environment responding to you when you cast them. I generally prefer hard magic systems to soft magic systems, but these are fun and snappy to use. So the story involves your character beginning their journey at Hogwarts as a 5th-year student, apparently having not gone through years 1 to 4. I have to question why the staff wouldn't start you off at the beginning with the other first years, even if you are older. That's like starting someone off in their last year of high school and expecting them not to fail. I couldn't come up with a name, so I just named my character off of one of my orcs in Shadow of War. Malmoog the Destroyer. This was hilarious to me seeing it in the subtitles amidst all the normal and semi-normal names. Moving on from that, you start with Professor Fig, whom I have to force myself not to call Newton, and without giving major spoilers, you discover that your character can see what others call ancient magic, and learn that there's something going on with the goblins. What that is, I haven't gotten far enough into the game to find out, but I'm certainly curious. But once you arrive, you'll be sorted into one of the houses, which was refreshing as the games, obviously, put you in control of Harry, who's locked into Gryffindor. I went with Ravenclaw because I'm not an evil Slytherin, and Hufflepuff is just the sort of catch-all for everyone who doesn't necessarily fit into the other 3. Also, brains for the win. But the customization doesn't end there. There are all sorts of ways to personalize your character beyond the character creation, like cloaks, hats, and all sorts of other clothes. You even get to customize your own wand. Not only its appearance, but what it's made out of too. I don't think that does anything outside of being just for fun, but it's a nice touch that helps your character feel unique. I then found out that I had a flat cap, and proceeded to pretend to be Jacksepticeye, screaming at everything and laughing the whole way. Seriously, Jack, bring back some of the energy you had during your Happy Wheels days. You'll also interact with various other students, and it was nice to see some Slytherins depicted in a non-evil way. That was something I mentioned in my writing debugging video on Death of the Author. J.K. Rowling never really showed us any Slytherins that weren't evil, or at least better than lukewarm. Cunning and ambition are their shtick, and at this point I've encountered some that seem to portray that without being murderous. A lot of the other students also have widely different accents. This is explained by one with her mother moving from Africa to teach here, but the others are a bit unusual. There's certainly nothing wrong with it, but are they exchange students? Other schools were mentioned before, but we never really see someone attending one so far from their home. Finally, there's the combat. It mostly revolves around a lock-on system, which I generally don't like. Lock-ons like Dark Souls and the like sort of force you into fighting one enemy while others can just attack or do other actions while you've got tunnel vision. It's not game-breaking, but if you don't like that mechanic, then it's something you might want to think about. But all in all, I'd encourage you to give this game a try if you're looking for something to scratch that magical itch. Hogwarts is pretty large, and you have access to Hogsmeade and the areas around, giving you quite a large area to roam around in. If this video helped you make up your mind, then feel free to leave a like and subscribe to see more. And may you all have a weapon in each hand.